You're watching Cherie Darlings as I bring you nurse talk and all of my random thoughts. Welcome, and I hope you enjoy. And we're back. Applying to nursing school can be really, really difficult, and you're getting denial letters, you're being waitlisted, you haven't got that yes that you've been looking for, and you're wondering to yourself, what can I do to improve my chances of getting into a nursing program? So here are 5 ways that you can improve your chances of getting into a nursing program. First things first, get your CNA certificate. There are a lot of programs out there who have made this an actual requirement to their program in general. However, if you are applying to a school that does not have that as a requirement, it could really look good on your resume if you are already a CNA. It doesn't really matter how much work you have done in it. If you've dipped your toe into the healthcare field in general, that's something that people want to see on your application. Completing your degree requirements. I talked about this in my last video, and I discussed how I think that it would better suit you to complete your degree requirements along with your program requirements, just so that you can focus solely on your nursing program. Nursing instructors or directors, they like to see that you're not going to have that many distractions. And if you have other classes that you need to take in conjunction with your nursing program courses, that can be a distraction, and it can be really difficult for you to be able to complete the program. So if you can, make sure you not only have everything you need to apply to the program, but also all the classes that you need to have done to obtain your degree. Next, don't put all your eggs in one basket. There are so many different nursing programs out there. Make sure you look all over. And if you can apply to multiple schools, apply to multiple schools. I know sometimes we have our hearts set on the program that we really, really, really want to be a part of, but please don't sell yourself short. Actually look into other programs in your area and give yourself an opportunity to apply to all of those programs. At the end of the day, the more applications you can put in, the more you better your chances of getting accepted by one of them, right? This next one is my favorite. Finding out what that school's selection criteria is. Now, there are schools that select their candidates solely based off of GPA and maybe an interview. There are schools out there who select their candidates based off of an entry test. There are schools out there who base their selection process off of a point system. Find out what that selection criteria is so you can see where you fall on the scale. I went to a school that did a point system. So basically, you got a certain number of points for your grades, if you had really, really strong grades in your science courses, and then you got points for things like being a part of the healthcare fields already. Maybe you're an LVN, maybe you're a CNA, maybe you're a phlebotomist or a medical assistant. Depending on what kind of licensure you had already, they granted you more points if you had that experience. So that is something that is worth knowing so you can see where you fall on the scale, and also if there's anything that you can do to basically boost your chances. Lastly, think positive. What God has for you is for you, and nobody can take that away. I want to add a bonus tip here. I know I said 5, but here's number 6. Fill out that application early. I know that it says you have from this date to this date in order to get your application in, but if you can make it into that office to turn in your application right when they open and hand it in or submit it online, make sure you're at the top of their list. You're one of the first people that they see. So get your applications in early. Do not wait until the last day to submit your application, or when it's like halfway through and they've been accepting applications already for the past 2 months. Be one of the first people to turn in that application. That's all for today. Good luck with everything, and thank you for watching.